R&B money.
Why have we never been on tour together?
Why are you asking me like that?
I'm just talking to you because we're here.
Why have we never been on tour together?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a why.
Why do we have no records?
I don't think there's a why. I just think we don't.
Oh, all right. I'll accept that.
You know what I'm saying? Because there would never be, oh, Lalah wants you to get on something and Tank would say no.
Oh, that's good to know.
And I would pray that there's never.
Write that down. Somebody write that down.
No, listen, this is on camera. And I would pray that if I make a call to Lalah,
Absolutely.
that there wouldn't be a no. So it's just
absolutely.
And
we should
it's
do
just
that.
a great time to do that.
We should. I want to make a whole record with Eric Dawkins. We should make a record. We should make records. We should do all that we want to do.
With all the people we want to do it with.
Absolutely.
That would be crazy, though.
Yeah.
That room.
Imagine it.
That's
what we're about around here.
Yeah.
Doing whatever we want to do.
Absolutely.
Whatever we want to do.
Absolutely.
Like, cause I mean, I think that, as we just look at the climate, like talent is making a comeback.
It sure is. And there's strength in numbers.
We're building an army. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing right now. And so like this podcast for us is like, it's connective and reconnecting to make sure that everyone knows that we are all aligned.
It's really important. It's really important too to like sew up the infrastructure of what this is.
Mm-hmm.
So that in 20 years and 30 years, like each one of us and then all of us together to sew up the infrastructure of what this is so that it doesn't become like Baroque music in 100 years.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't become something that a patron pays to see and have the memory of in 100 years.
Wow. So are you touring right now?
I am. I'm leaving tonight.
I'm leaving.
I'm literally
tonight.
leaving. I'm literally leaving
I'm
tonight.
out.
I'm literally leaving tonight. I'm on the road right now, and then when the record comes out, I'll be on the road more.
And will there be a Lalah Hathaway tour? Just standalone, you headline.
Absolutely. I hope so.
So do
Is there a
you
reason there
do you
wouldn't be?
like touring or do you like spot dating more?
I love touring. I love to get on my shit and get on a bus with all my people.
Yeah.
Twin, where have you been? Y'all are literally,
It's my favorite thing.
Getting
I
that
bother
top
everyone.
bunk on the right.
We stop at every Walmart
And just-
on the way down.
To get what?
Whatever we want.
Anything, Jay.
We need everything.
Anything.
We need everything.
We need everything. We need hot tamales and heaters and fans and stickers
Hot
and
tamales.
notebooks.
We
We
need
need
it.
everything.
We need
It is my favorite thing of all time.
Touring.
Absolutely.
It's bus touring for me.
Bus touring.
Plane touring.
Because
You're not big on the airports either.
I don't like airports. I don't like flying, and it disrupts the instrument.
It
I'm
absolutely is
dry.
distributed.
Like I have to fly out of here tonight, get to New York tomorrow,
So that you can
and
sing.
play 2 shows
Ugh.
for the next few days.
Sean Stockman got me to get to the city the day before. That's why I started doing that. 'cause
We
of
try
Sean.
to do that. And I was scheduled to get there the day before, and then you guys called, and I was like, all right, I'll do it.
We're blamed.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm excited to
we
be
need-
here,
we
but
needed you
I'm
here.
definitely tomorrow going to be like, I should have just called him on the phone.
Yeah, just phoned it in. We got her via Skype. The first of its kind.
Yeah, just so you know, the R&B Money podcast, we don't do no
Oh,
phone.
live.
I wanted to be here,
This
but-
ain't live around
But
here.
I got to fly overnight.
Yeah.
I don't like to, particularly going back east. It's hard, and your ears are stuffy, and you're tired, and
I
you're
have to
dry. And
rest.
we got all kind of tinctures and potions and things. And
Speaking of,
Ooh, that's a great segue.
can you give us some while you're here? Like, because when Jeffrey Osborne was here, we asked him, like, just all, the years of being a road warrior.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How to
Preserve your instrument.
preserve your
How
instrument.
to preserve your instrument. My instrument is relatively preservable because it's gentle. I don't holler. I don't do a lot of hollering, and I talk kind of softly. Jason, who sings with me, has a bag very much like Al Jarreau. When I used to tour with Al Jarreau in the 90s, he had an actual suitcase full of shit. It was like an apothecary in a bag. He had all kinds of lozenges and tinctures and oils and all kinds of
Can I
stuff.
ask you what an apothecary is before we move on?
It's like a drugstore. So.
Got it.
Yep, I ain't go to college neither.
I just,
Put that out there.
listen, within the context, I kind of knew,
Yeah,
but I just didn't want too many words to go
It sounded
by.
like it was some dope somewhere
Yeah,
in there.
it sounded
cool.
like
Cool.
It
Cool.
sounded like
Cool.
something
I got
underground.
I got a briefcase of dope to make sure I can sing.
That's That's exactly what it is.
Cool.
He's got a bunch of stuff.
Pronounce that word again.
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
I love it.
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
I know a
like
whole
a
bunch of
word
niggas back in the hood that still got an apothecary. Yes, you got an apothecary with you still?
Got your apothecary. Yeah, he's got all of that stuff. And we keep, he's got drops and we have lozenges and we do tea.
Is there anything specific to you, like as we dive into the apothecary and we look at we try to visualize what's in this apothecary? What are the things that you're grabbing that, see, I like saying the word. What are the things that you grab particularly to that makes sense for you? Because you're not going through the whole apothecary.
We want your voice, so just go ahead and tell us.
Exactly.
So here's
Later
the
said
thing.
you gotta.
I am just now like warming up and stuff before a show. I am just now learning. And PJ Morton said to me, well, you wouldn't go play basketball if you hadn't stretched. And I was like, you're probably right. I don't know. I don't really know.
I used to play and not stretch all the time.
That's how niggas get hurt, though.
That is how they get hurt. But again,
as
that's how I
the
got
instrument, as it gets older,
needs
Patty
more
Austin
warming.
told me that too. She said, do not sing without warming up. And so now I try to warm up a little. I have like a little hot tea, maybe some honey. My dad used to swallow Manuka honey. And so I do that. And that's it.
I just started warming up, like really, really warming up. New Edition tour. So when I really started, like, I was like, okay.
It's helpful, right? I used to think that talking all day was my warm up. And it kind of is. I don't always warm up traditionally with the lip trills or the scales. But you are probably also a person that sings a lot all the time. Every time I've been around you, I've heard you singing at least a little.
I sing a lot, but I also yell and laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Which is bad. And I can't stop.
I don't sing unless I'm singing. I should do it more.
I'm always
but I
singing.
don't, yeah.
I'm like my son.
You know who's always singing? Eric Dawkins.
I mean,
and his voice
it makes
reflects
sense.
that. It's just so pliable and flexible and lovely.
I call him like the vocal computer. He can dial up anything.
I have heard people describe like what I do as perfect. It's not. He's perfect. He's almost like 100%.
I put you guys in the same place.
Thanks.
R&B